without lumps. And then you can go and get the dog. You roll it over. Timing is pretty critical, so it needs to be wobbly hedgehog.
Look at that there, look at that.
So we've got an extra stopper as well. We hope.
Right, I have inserted some photographs. Right, it's the night before the day after.
So as well as shifting boxes and sorting stuff out, I've been busy sorting out things that we're leaving behind, like the cooker.
No, right, have you screwed it back in?
Round one of degreasing.
Okay, right. Marvellous.
Better than it was.
Okay. Right, so this vlog essentially is going to be about recreating some nibbles and
Strain those actually.
party food from the 1970s. And I hadn't realised there was a programme on Channel 4 we were just watching. But we announced we were doing this before they announced that they were doing that. So, last week Sandra made a... Go on Sandra, lift it up. What have you got? What have you got?
We made a bird's trifle, but it wasn't as it comes in the kit. It comes with raspberry jelly crystals. And it's Nibsy, it didn't want raspberry, it wanted tangerine. So the closest you can get is orange, so we've got orange. And we're going to do this time with orange jelly and with mandarin segments.
So when Sandra did it,
strain the juice off.
So when you did the dummy run the other day, the jelly hadn't set, had it?
Yeah, so there's two issues. Apparently the crystals set within 40 minutes, but the traditional block jelly does not. Plus, I guess there's a bit of liquid in the fruit. So I'm going to use a bit less water when I make the jelly and leave it overnight, and then it should all be fine.
Okay.
So boil some water ready. So this should normally make a pint of jelly, but I'm going to do about 3/4 to allow for the fruit.
So when I was little, I used to get this jelly. I used to eat these out of the cube raw.
Me too.
Oh, how horrible was that?
Did you ever eat the mincemeat raw as well?
Mincemeat?
No, the like we were talking about, like the sausage meat.
Sausage meat raw.
Sausage meat, not in the skin.
Yeah. Sausage meat raw.
Cook that up and yeah.
No, okay.
So, as anyone who's done this before knows, you can cut the cubes up. Just get a bit sticky doing this one.
Yeah, you don't want to be a sticky Vicky, do you, Sandra? She
What?
died. She died.
Who? What?
I'll let you find out.
I'm not sure I want to know, to be honest. Anyway, right. So they'll take a while to dissolve. Let's put some boiling water on them.
So you need to put some water in. Sandra has got no idea how much I love her, and I'm being kind to Sandra for the rest of the year, all the way right through to all of the rest of 2023. Sandra, I'm going to be kind to you.
Practice makes perfect. Right.
Well, I am always kind to you. Everybody says I'm mean to you. No, nobody. That's a bit of a big wooden spoon for doing that. We used to use a fork and then you could whisk it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's just a question of moving them around till they dissolve. And then while I'm waiting for that to dissolve, I've now got my strained fruit. Looks still a bit liquidy. A shake. That does need a shake.
Shake, rattle and roll, shake, and roll.
Why are you shushing yourself? Let's put that in the bin. Yeah, so we had a bit of a drama when I made this last time, which was, so it said allegedly the jelly was set in 40 minutes, so I happily went on and made the custard part on the assumption that the jelly would be set in 40 minutes, and it wasn't. So then I had to put my custard mix in a bain-marie to keep it warm, so it didn't set until the jelly set. It was all a bit chaotic. It was trying to make things a bit easier this time. Do this the day before.
Right, we'll come back once the jelly cubes dissolve, and we'll wait for the big pour on of the jelly.
So in the 70s programme that we just watched, Neil, do you remember they said how the Kenwood mixer was such a godsend for the busy housewife? So
it's just discrimination about the busy house husband.
Let's park that one because I get told that certain things happen. Anyway, we'll park that. So the topping, you're meant to whip it until it's light and fluffy, wherever it is. Make the topping, But to do that by hand is really hard going. So I did do that in the mixer, and it was a godsend.
Everyone's a fluffy one. What was that advert that came on? Do you remember there's an advert? There was an advert that went, everyone's a fluffy one. And as ever, we've got Rasha supervising. Haven't you, Rasha? What are you doing? It's jelly, Rasha. Jelly.
What from that program that we're watching? Who remembers aspic jelly? I was like, I don't remember aspic jelly.
It was something. I don't think you did at home. It was something like you bought things made up with it, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to do it out. We're going to do it a few minutes later. Is it dissolved?
The dissolved jelly. There are no lumps.
Okay.
Pour it over the fruit. Oh, there is one thing missing.
What's missing,
What
Sandra?
did I forget, Real?
I've got no idea. What have you done?
Forget?
What have you cocked up on?
Do you want them sherry flavoured or as they come?
I just really do it out of the packet like my mum used to make in 1971, 72, 73, 74. The biscuits are meant to be at the bottom. Right.
But you meant to cover these with a cool jelly, but some people did put a bit of. Are we putting a bit of sherry in there as well?
No.
No.
Sherry. I don't think I'm ever going to drink sherry again after my sherry incident this Christmas.
Right.
I thought they were meant to go
Around the edges. So.
Oh, okay, right.
So. Not sitting in very well, but it'll taste alright.
So, trifle kit commencing tomorrow to finish off, Sandra. Is that about right?
Yeah, I'll finish that tomorrow. So I'll make the custard tomorrow and the topping. We've got coloured sprinkles now as well.
We've got extra sprinkles, haven't we?
So it comes with chocolate sprinkles, but we've got multicoloured sprinkles.
Okay, vol au vent to start.
I've got the cherries.
Sausage rolls. Cheese. Cocktail sticks. We've got a hedgehog to sort out.
Do you realise how long it takes to make the vol au vents?
It's about six minutes in the oven.
Yeah, but the prep.
Well, you wanted to prep it. Right, we'll see you all tomorrow morning when all being well. The jelly will be morning
set.
after. And we're joined by Supervisor Rasha. Hello, Rasha, you've been sent a product to review, Rasha. How on earth are you going to do a product review? How on earth are you going to do a product review when you're going to be nervous on it? What are you doing, Rash? Right, Sandra, it's the morning after. How was your jelly? Let's have a look at the results from the. Hey,
It has set.
it has set.
It's just looking as it should. So next step is the custard.
Sorry, if you're just catching up, which you're probably not because it's a continuation from last night, we're preparing some 1970s style nibbles, and we're going to be having a trifle, a bird's trifle.
A bird's trifle.
So you probably won't make any sense because you'll have slipped straight into
With
this.
sprinkles.
With sprinkles. Oh, lovely.
So the jelly set, so now we can do the custard because we had a bit of drama last time with the jelly hadn't set and the custard was
We did.
needing to come.
Anyway.
So I'm going to do this not quite as it says. So I'm going to do it putting 3/4 of a pint to start heating up, and then I'll make the paste, and then you'll see anyway.
So basically this is a bird's trifle modified Sandra's way with our own jelly and our own mandarins. Any other tinned fruit could be done.
If you mix the...
Do you want to go on camera? Yeah.
Sorry. There are different ways of doing it, but the way I used to do it was just mix the powder with some milk and then get it all in, but then it quite often burns, goes lumpy.
Yeah, put your hands down there.
Like that. Too high, that's why. Anyway, burns and goes lumpy sometimes. Whereas if you just heat the milk first and then add the hot milk to the powder mix, it doesn't go lumpy.
Did you have school dinners?
Yeah.
Those of a certain age will remember school dinners, and you used to always have a pudding, and there was a big load of custard. If you were special, Did you ever ask for the skin off the custard? Go to the dinner lady and go, Miss, can I have some of the custard skin?
I used to like that bit, but a lot of the kids hated it.
No, that's what I say, but you had to ask for it. But if you were special and the dinner lady liked you, she'd go, of course you can, Arneil. Well, she didn't call me Arneil. But, yes, you can, Neil. I'll get you some. And then they used to get the skin.
It's probably because you're all scrawny. You look like you were starving, I think.
It probably was. Right, and we found some pictures.
Carry on.
We found some pictures. So I think one of the thumbnails is probably going to be a picture I found of my mum and dad and some of the neighbours having a 1970s Christmas party right in this very, very, very house. And yeah. So I will at some stage just be inserting some random pictures, and I'm probably going to use one of them.
3/4 of a pint of cold milk.
Yeah, what kind of milk is that? Tell people.
Full fat milk.
Who?
You've got to make it with full fat milk. If you make it with skinny milk, it's...
Oh, hang on, I had some goat milk the other day when I was looking.
Actually, that is semi. But anyway, that's all I had. Sorry. Full fat would have been better.
So it's the wrong milk?
Ideally, yeah. It'll be alright.
Right. I'll leave Sandra to do that, and I'm going to go and clean the log burner out.
Well, it's the most exciting bit.
Sorry, it's the most exciting bit.
Not precisely now, but you need to come back before you've done a log burner, because you've got 5 minutes, put it that way, maybe 5 minutes.
God, this is going to be... Watching milk boil is like watching paint dry, Sandra. It's not exactly exciting, is it?
Right, but
hello, Russia.
When I do the magic bit, you need to be back for that.
We'll be back for the magic. Meanwhile, I'm going to go and clean out the log burner from last night and empty the ashtray.
Bit of a twist, but you have to add your own sugar.
Several minutes later, because I wasn't going to...
I haven't got time for you to waffle.
What?
Right,
Right,
so the milk's just coming to the boil. So,
why is the gas...
because I'm going right back on.
Oh, right, okay.
Patience.
Right.
The milk's just come to the boil. I've got time for you to waffle.
The dog's stuck behind the gate in the garden.
No lumps in the... just a tiny bit of milk, just enough to get the lumps out. And you're going to pour it in really quickly. And then pour it back in.
Oof.
This is the best way to make custard without lumps. And then you can go and get the dog. Thank you. And I'm just going to stir it now until it's thick, until it starts to bubble. But if you do it this way, don't go lumpy.
Well, that was exciting. That was exciting, Sandra. I've got no idea.
For the custard makers of the world, that is exciting.
I've got no idea. How lucky. How lucky. You ought to have me. That loves you. And for the rest of the year, Sandra, for the rest of the year, I'm going to be kind to you. And as this is going out, there's only a few hours to go. So if anybody that's been observing, I've been watching our videos in the last few days, this shelf here has been filling up with items to do with what we're going to be using for the food. So yeah, that's what's been going on that unit there. Did anybody pay any attention? Right, so some items we've got out. Hey. Excuse the mess in our living room. Sorry, we are still in the process of sorting out house moving things. And you'll always find me in the kitchen at parties. So I am making a contribution, just in case you're thinking Sandra's doing it all. So I have just been making a prawn and cucumber with a sort of seafood sauce, stuffing for the vol au vents, which is all ready. We've got some cress we're going to be chopping. Can you guess what the cress is for? I've just boiled the kettle and now need to put some eggs on the boil. Right, in goes the eggs. And that one there, I've got some party dishes there, what Sandra wants washing. Oh, great progress here. Did we have any spam with our things, Sandra? No. Spam on a cocktail stick. You can have little spam squares, Sandra. Spam and onion. Spam and cheese. Spam and hot dogs. We could create something new. We could recreate the Millennium 2023 version of things on a cocktail stick. What else would you have it nowadays? What is new that we have now? Avocado on a cocktail stick.
Well, they would have had olives back then.
Ooh, crack a tooth. Right, that's the next bit underway. Designate myself as being the art director on tonight. Sandra, look at that for a piece of art that I've created. Look at that. How amazing is that?
It looks like a potato in tin foil.
It's not. It's an unprickly hedgehog, a silver one, a robotic hedgehog. Are you not impressed?
Very impressed.
I'm impressed by that. Right, there's another item underway. And I'm sure some of you out there are going to guess what this is for. Oh, it's all exciting. Is your mother coming to our little seat, Sandra? How's your mother?
She's not very well.
Oh, dear. Right, she may be coming, she may not be coming. We'll see. Some sausage meat underway. We're going to bung in some herbs on there, Sandra.
That's enough.
Well, is that enough? And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And you're going to do it, and a little bit of pepper, and mix it into the sausage meat.
There's probably already salt in them.
So the art of sophistication is underway. So not only have we're going to have bits of ham on cocktail sticks, we have got ham and cheese on cocktail sticks, and we're going to have ham, cheese and an onion on cocktail sticks, because this is very, very, very posh. So there's my little hedgehog is underway. Look at this here. So we've got plain ham. So we've got some ham and cheese. So my creative juices, Sandra. Oh God! Look! Wait till you see me hedgehog. Look at that. So we've gone for plain ham and cheese. We've got cheese and onion. We've got ham and cheese. We've got ham, cheese and onion. We've got ham and pineapple. Ham, cheese and pineapple. Look at that, Sandra. You're not impressed by me hedgehog? I'm impressed by it. What are you up to there, Sandra?
I'm attempting to make vol au vents.
You're attempting to make vol au vents. How are you making the vol au vents?
So my idea was...
We're doing we're attempting homemade vol au vents, aren't we?
So I need to stick this without dripping it everywhere. So I've got some thicker pastry as well.
What are you putting on out of the mug for the people who are wondering what you're doing?
This water, so that should then stick to the, and then there should be a hole for your filling. That's the theory.
When it rises.
So that's what I'm trying to do. But, it's not going to quite fit, annoying. So that's one way, and I've also got some thicker. So my mum used to do it by cutting out a part hole and then scooping out the top bit when it was finished. So
okay, will these stick to this baking dish, or is it going to be okay?
Should be okay.
It should be okay, right? Okay. I'm impressed by me hedgehog, Sandra. It's the best hedgehog of my life. So we're grazing. So, food on a cocktail stick. Is it cheese, ham, and then a pickle? Or is it pickle, cheese, and ham? Or is it ham, cheese, and a pickle? Is there a right way to do your food on a cocktail stick? Right, I think I'm going to get tucked into this and let it take me back to the 1970s. You ready to bang it in the oven? What have we got here now?
So I'm doing paprika flowers with the leftovers, and then hopefully 5 vol au vents there.
5 vol au vents.
I'm only doing 5 in case it didn't quite go to plan.
So this is version 1.
This is version 1.
Okay, and what sort of temperature is the oven on? About 180, 200?
No, over 220 I'm going for.
Right, okay,
220.
So into the oven they go, and all being well, they will rise.
Rise.
What are they going to do, Sandra?
Rise and puff up, we hope.
And
Give that.
currently peeling boiled eggs. So it's big sausage roll making. So that's the sausage meat.
That's the filling. Oh.
Ooh.
Excuse me a moment.
Ooh. Excuse Sandra a moment, she'll be back. So we've got the puff pastry. Well, we're going to wrap that up. Are you going to coat any of it with any egg? Do you want me to beat any egg up for you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hang on a minute. I've got them all egged out here, Sandra, because I've got all the boiled eggs here. Yeah. Do you want a nibble?
Later, thanks.
Of course,
It's breakfast.
Just made that just for you because I love you so much.
I
I'm
will,
going to be
I'll
kind to you
later.
for the rest of 2023. How long is it before the big countdown? That's the question. I've just cracked the egg and whisked up the eggs.
Thank you for the egg, right? So then I'll do some along here to seal it. So that hopefully then it'll stick when I roll it up.
Up on the other side now.
No, because it'll stick to that side.
Oh, okay.
That's it, and I'm just going to roll it over. Oh, thank you, sir. And then we leave the rolled in edge tucked underneath. And then make little ones.
Are you going to put a fork in there like my mum used to? Because she used to let the moisture come out.
No.
No.
I'm not your mum.
I'm just going to give it a very quick vol-au-vent update because these have been in the oven and right, let's have a look how the vol-au-vents are doing in there. They're all coming away okay. Well, that's what I'll say. So
sorry, but the timing is pretty critical, so it needs to be really hot. And I'm doing it overdo them, they're just going brown. So just check the bottoms.
You don't want a soggy bottom, Sandra, do you?
I'm doing a soggy bottom.
Well, Sandra's been doing that, so I'm mashing up some egg.
So, yeah, they are brown on the bottom as well, but
yeah, just cut.
I think we'll probably need to pop out the
just pop out the middle bit. That'll be alright. They cool down a little bit. What are these for? For the
They
top.
were the leftovers.
So you can put them on the top, so you can cut them out and then open it up and put them inside.
Put a little bit of paprika on to make them pretty.
I would dissect that and then lift it and then put your contents in it.
That's the idea now.
Good.
Have you got the little sharp knife now that we lost it?
This has become our favourite little knife, hasn't it? It's been a really good little knife.
There was a medium-sized one that has gone missing, which
I don't know.
will turn up eventually.
Right. So as I say, I'm just been making up some egg, and I'm going to cut up some cress coming up in a moment, and sprinkle that into there, and then we're going to be making some egg and cress sandwiches, cut into triangles with the crust cut off, because that's how we rock, isn't it, Sandra? There's the egg and cress. Oh, look at that there. You can't beat egg and cress buses. How you vol-au-vents doing, Sandra? How's your dissection going on?
It's going alright, but it is a bit fiddly. So I think we're going to do another batch. That was reasonably successful, I think. So.
And so we've got a prawn stuffing for the vol-au-vents, which I've already made. That's back in the fridge outside.
So I need to put those somewhere safe while I make the second batch.
Yeah. And then we're going to be doing a mushroom stuffing, aren't we, Sandra? That could be interesting.
Getting it solid enough might be interesting.
So all that's doing here, I've now got the oh, hang on a minute, I've got here these playful partygoers loving Northern, being the life and soul of any refreshing. It's delicious milkshake. Anyway, we've got some cocktail cherries, and Sandra says she wants cherries and pineapple together. I'd have had cheese as well, but we'll do that. But when Sandra comes back in a minute, we need to decide: do you have the cherry and the pineapple on top, or the pineapple and the cherry on top? How would you do it? That is the question. Ooh, it's all going a bit mad. Oh yeah. And I need to open up some salmon in a minute and see whether Sandra wants a little bit of mayo with that, because we're going to have some posh salmon sandwiches as well, because, you know, that's how we rock. Sandra, do you want your cherry and then the pineapple on top, or do you want the pineapple and then the cherry on top?
Cherry on top, of course. Oh.
Who remembers those of a certain age where every expression used to go blah 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 with a cherry on top? So Sandra decided pineapple and the cherry on top.
Surely the meat first.
Oh, or now I've got the cheese, ham and onion, because you have a cheese, ham and onion sandwich, don't you? But should it be the ham, cheese and onion, or the onion, ham and cheese? So many combinations. There you go. I'll let you pick that up.
It's all
So
the liquid.
it's okay. So yeah. Add the jar of onions. This is an aperitif because we're being very continental. Aperitif.
The onion might be a bit too oniony, but
oh, it's not. This will take you back to being little. You got no idea how much I love you, Sandra. How many husbands would make their wives cheese, ham, and a pickle?
Let me just try the pickle because I know.
On New Year's Eve. Who? Come on, just lob it all in. I'm going to be kind to you for the rest of the year. There's only a couple of hours to go, Sandra. Oh, you need to get a pineapple. You know, get the pickle in. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, I'll have a... So nowadays, you go into a restaurant, they call them appetisers, don't they? But we're being 1970s. These are aperitif. Oh, was it aperitif for drink as well?
Excuse me a moment.
Hang on, don't get you.
Don't
get
you. I
you.
don't want to burn the sausage rolls.
No, definitely don't want to burn sausage rolls. Oh. Straight for the kill. Did that transport you back to being little? Nice. Do you want to hold up my hedgehog here?
These ones taste very marzipan. I've forgotten that.
Marzipan. We used to have like a sweet thing.
Woo! Wobbly hedgehog.
Look at that there. Look, Sandra. Oh. Be careful.
With one accent last night, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I think we need to do a risk assessment. In fact, I wouldn't mind betting in schools now. I bet they're banned. I bet in a school you would not be allowed to make one of them. You'd have some do-gooder with some wokey would turn around and say, can't have that, children, you could poke your eye out. No idea. Not got a clue. Right, let's have a look at other content. Sorry, I'm going to do mash up the salmon. Do you want a little bit of mayonnaise with the salmon or salmon on its own?
Is this all vol au vent content?
No, this is sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Pardon, say that again.
Do you want a little bit of mayonnaise mixing in with the salmon?
Yes, please.
Right, okay, I'll crack on with that. Almost forgotten. But I remembered. Yes. What's missing from the hedgehog? Sandra, we almost forgot, didn't we? Come on. Got mini sausages and cheese. Sandra says not to put any pineapple on that. Oh, how's your sausage rolls doing, Sandra?
I think a smidgen longer on them.
Yeah, definitely another 10 minutes now. Yeah. Okay, good progress.
10, maybe 5.
Right, so I've just got some salmon with a little bit of mayonnaise in. That's another sandwich ingredient. You could put that in a vol au vent, I guess, but we're not going to. And what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up because I've got bottles and jars open. Get some stuff back into the fridge and go and check out what else we've got to do. Busy washing up and doing. God, there's sausage rolls out, Sandra. Look at them.
Seems alright,
They've come out absolutely marvellous, these, haven't they?
So, I'm sure you don't want any more. Well, I suppose I can always do them tomorrow if you want more.
Yeah. I think even you're a bit surprised how well they've come out, aren't you?
No, I'm a good cook.
You've never ever cooked me a sausage roll, but I'm going to be kind to you, Sandra, for the rest of 2023.
You never asked me to.
Don't I wish everybody Happy New Year because it's only a couple of hours to go.
Happy New Year when it comes. It's a little bit soon though. Not
10, 9. Oh no, it's not up yet. We will
soon.
Yeah. A few hours to go. What are you going to be doing at midnight, Sandra? You're going to be a bit razzled again.
I don't know. Might have a rum and coke. I don't know.
Rest your head. You worry to. Oh, we've been to 2024. I've still got a couple of hours to be nice to you, Sandra. So we've still got a few hours to go. Got no idea, Sandra, how much I love you. Got no idea how kind I am to you. Righty ho, so things are sort of underway. So that's the thing. We've got the drinks. The biggest disaster is baby sham. We've not been able to find any baby sham for Sandra. Sandra, I'd have given you a baby sham and brandy. Really? So we're now getting some other things ready. So do you remember when you were really posh? You had some peanuts, and look at these here. We've got some walnut whips. And obviously, sort of later on, got some after eights, some Ritz crackers, and some snowballs. And you just have this squeezy cheese. But back in the day, we were just looking at this with Sandra. Back in the day, this used to be metal here. And on the lid, there's like a little star-shaped thing. And then when you open this up and squeeze it, it come out like star-shaped. So we can have some of that on the Ritz crackers. We've made, in fact, I'll get Sandra to explain what we've done. What I call French toast, or French bread, which is the thing. And cheesy balls. Oh. So let's go and have a look at that and explain what's going on with this now, because this was a bit complicated, wasn't it, Sandra? We use the dehydrator function.
Yeah, got the patty on, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So we use the dehydrator function on the air fryer. And we've now made some, it's basically dehydrated bread, so it's dead crispy. And no Christmas party in the 70s would be without a bit of pate. So we can have those. We've got some pate, or you put some cream cheese on top of them as well. So they come out really nice then. So they were dehydrated in our air fryer. How's everything else going, Sandra? You getting stressed? You looking okay? All organised?
The next round of olive-ons are coming out.
Oh. The next round of olive-ons are coming out. Look at these here.
Ooh. Fine.
Yabba dabba doo.
Browned, so she'll be right. I think that's that for now with the oven, and then we still need to make the mushroom topping, and we still need to do the dream topping for the trifle.
Yeah, and then we could sit down and have a sherry.
Well, I say we, I mean I, but yeah.
So another serious observation, it's very shortly when we get everything out of the fridge. Back in the 70s, the biggest observation, everything was whisked in jars. So we've beaten the eggs, haven't we? We've done the salmon mayo, we've whisked the eggs and cress and mayo and everything else. Everything was done, but not with a whisk, but with a fork. Ooh.
I need to make some space for these. If you ever see one, Neil, I need a second one of these, really.
If anybody hasn't seen one, can you explain what you're looking for, Sandra?
What's the name for it? It's a proper name for it.
A baking tray, cooling
tray.
Cooling tray. We're looking for a cooling tray. Where do you get a cooling tray from? From the cooling tray shop.
Well, I know where to get them from.
It's not long till the big bell strikes, Sandra. But we may be out when this is out, because we may be nipping down to the pub in an hour or two. So we're just having our nibbles. I'm tempted to try a sausage roll. Sausage rolls. I'm not going to enjoy me. I'm just find a little one. These look really nice, to be honest. So
this could be a new thing, dear.
To be honest,
proper sausage rolls.
And this was quite cheap sausage meat. Well, it wasn't even sausage meat. We won't go into how we did it, but basically we had to buy some sausages and decant the meat. But that's really nice. A little bit more pepper next time, but apart from that,
got me
something to whisk.
No, the little knife.
Oh God, yeah. I've washed up, and
thank you.
The most important thing is coming up. And Sandra can explain in a minute what it is. Just the other week, it's less than 2 weeks ago, we got a glass teapot from Amazon. And Sandra went to her mum's and had a cup of tea, didn't you, with it? And your mum was so impressed with it, she nicked the teapot, didn't she?
She does like it.
So we've got. If you're interested in one of these teapots, there's a link in the description where you can buy them from. Do you want to just open that up, Sandra? Because people may not quite have seen it. These are what do you call it? An infusion, a teapot, which I'll get Sandra in a minute. Hang on. There's could be somebody at the door. The dog's about. Yeah, this glass teapot. Just pull that out of the box, Sandra. So these are really, really, really good. So as I say, if you are interested in one of these, do check out. We will link this product in the description below.
Just to clean the inside, because it's a Faloose tea, and there's a little.
Hang on, okay.
I think that goes like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, No, we didn't quite work out that, but yeah. But anyway, it's just really, really nice.
Look at this. Wait, well, look at this.
Glass teapot. So you've got an extra stopper as well.
So,
and how it works is you put the loose tea in the central section. That sits inside. Got a lid. Isn't it pretty?
Look at that there. So those are really, really nice. The second one we've had of these, isn't it?
So we still need to try it out, but it should hopefully, fingers crossed, pour nicely as well. But we need to test that, don't we?
Yeah, so we need to make sure we have that out. So that's that's to test. Very nice. As I say, if you're interested in one of them, there is a link down there in the description below. Right, so sorry. When we first mentioned we were going to do this, people were talking about condensed mushrooms and toast toppers you can do. But how are you doing this, Sandra? So this is mushrooms for the vol au vents.
So we've got tin of mushroom soup. I've chopped up 4 big mushrooms. I've put in a bit of garlic. I know it's not really 70s, but they're going to be a bit bland otherwise. So
it is if you're having a pair of teeth.
but it's still a bit too loose, so we could either reduce it down, or I'm just going to add a bit of cornstarch. That'll help thicken it up.
What's the difference between brandy and cognac?
So it should hopefully thicken it up.
Hey, is it nice? Me being nice to you, Sandra? What's it like? Is it a bit weird?
I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, no, we need to go back to our old ways, don't we?
We really don't.
We really do.
No.
I need to make a pledge in 2024. There's only a few hours to go. I can't be nice to you all the time, can I?
It'd be a lot nicer if you were.
Well, if I'm going to be nice to you, you're going to promise to be nice to me.
I always try to be nice to you.
Later, can I do my party trick?
Which one?
Me tea towel chicken.
Tea towel?
Me tea towel
Yeah,
trick.
you should definitely do that.
Keep watching, because it's just come to me. I'm going to do a party trick with a tea towel that some of you may have seen, but most of you want to do. I need to remember to do this. It's time for a sherry yet, Sandra? I'm not having any sherry. No sherry. No sherry. Sandra's really concerned about me hedgehog. She called the hedgehog a potato. What? Sorry, the sun's coming in there. Wait, that's not a potato. That's a hedgehog.
Pardon me.
Because he calling me hodgehog a potato, and it's not any old hodgehog. It's a party hodgehog. Your potato's going to wobble.
Just had a suggestion.
If this was 2024, I would say something really bad. But because it's still in 2023, and you've got no idea, not got a clue how much I love you, I'm going to be kind to you. Oh, not long to go. Right, so what happens to your condensed mushrooms? Anyway, just hold this up.
It's fine. Neil was saying that he was expecting it to look lighter, but we should use closed cut mushrooms, but it smells gorgeous. Smell. Nice.
Good. Okay.
That's right. When it's cooled, we'll
stuff
the vol au vents.
Right. So what are you up to now? You got your food mixer out.
Yeah. So because it's filling himself out. Anyway, never mind. So it's a 1/4 pint of milk. I'm going to add that, but I'm also going to add a little bit of extra cream because it's only skim milk and it's meant to be the creamy topping. So just lob that in. So if anybody watched Dusty Lee trying to do this without a cover on the whisk, the powder does go everywhere, but because it's in there, it doesn't go everywhere, which is quite cool. Anyway, so I'm going to put an extra spoon of this in.
Dusty Lee. Now, is of a certain age. Do you remember that TV programme? Was it 543? What was it? Dusty Bin.
Oh,
Was it called Dusty Bin? What was it called?
it was a character.
Was it 5432? There was a certain age. Yeah, you used to. Was it one of the guy who did Bullseye? Was it compare? Was it Bill Bowen? Bill. He was super fantastic ace. And everybody, you've all just won a speedboat. Oh, sorry.
He's waffling again. Right, so that's it. So off we go. So just making sure the powder gets mixed in, don't want to lumpy bit. This will take a while. You won't have to come back later.
As long as if I open that. What's all that smoke coming out? There's all smoke coming out. What are you doing?
This will take a while. You might want to come back later.
Back later. Go off. I've just go
So that's your soft peaks, so you can see this.
So those are certain age. You're a little boy now. You get your little finger.
No, don't.
And my mum used to say, no, don't. And you put that.
No, you don't. You put it on a spoon and lick the spoon.
No, you didn't. You put it on your finger when you were little. When I was a little boy. Because don't forget, I was only a little boy in the 1970s.
When my mum had finished, she'd let me have the bowl and I'd put my finger on it, and she was still cooking.
Did you ever actually get the bowl and physically, like on a cake
Anyway,
mixture?
so that's your soft peaks thing, yeah?
Marvellous.
So now needs to go on the trifle.
And where's the trifle?
In the fridge.
How are we going to eat all this food?
My poor mum is really, really sad she can't join us.
She's not joining us now.
She's not good.
Oh dear. And your friends got COVID.
We can try and take some to her, but we can't really take an entire 70s buffet down the road. It's just not practical. So
that's something for her.
Take her a sample. But unfortunately, she's not going to be. She's a bit wobbly today. She's not going to join us.
And your friends got COVID.
Yeah, Sarah's got COVID.
On this day in 2020, I got COVID. Guess who gave it to me?
Me, but I did offer to stay in the spare room. I did offer.
It seems
And
like...
you said, no, I'll be fine. And then you won't find me.
Literally, I had to go... I had to go and get a COVID test done. You remember you used to have to go out to us, find a stay, went to Northwich. God dear. And your friends...
Anyway,
your friends got COVID. So there's only you and me at the party in Russia. Yeah, Russia's going to have a good time. Not long to go till the midnight bell.
Anyway, it's been fun being in the kitchen with you, dear. It's a rare treat to get to be in the kitchen at the same time as Neil.
I've got to be kind to you. Oh, you. Of course it is, Sandra, because I love you. How many more hours is this going to go on for? This will be going on for days now. Days. Can I do this, Sandra?
You can't.
What? Where's the packet? Where's the packet one?
It's still in the pack. That's for the Volvo, sorry.
Yeah, that's for the Volvo one. Second. So when I was so back in the 70s, because I was
chocolate ones as well.
Yeah, because I was only little. The highlight, the best thing about any party was the trifle. And the best thing as a boy was being able to put on the sprinkles.
Yeah, you can relive your boyhood. There you go.
So
do you want me to film you?
Hang on a second. Look. No idea how lucky you are to have me to put the sprinkles on here, Sandra. Look at it. Look.
Very expertly done. There you go.
Well, that's what you used to do, wasn't it? Look at that. Hang on a minute. And then just to finish off, just to bring in a bit of colour and everything like that.
I thought we were just going for colourful. We're going for chocolate and colour.
Well, it's New Year's Eve, Sandra. It's the best New Year's Eve of your life. This is the last New Year's Eve in this house.
We hope.
Right, I have inserted some photographs of a Christmas party with my mum and dad, George and Rose, who lived next door, and John and I've forgotten her name now, the other next door neighbour, and another lady, and
Was there a Joyce we did on
Joyce, John and Joyce, my Auntie Edie. So there's a lady on one of these pictures that you've seen that when my mum was in the war got evacuated. She got evacuated to Congleton, and my Auntie Edie, as I called her, was the family, the host, basically. Yeah. Well, mum meant to say, so Edie became quite a lifelong friend. Which because there's a Congleton Carnival every 2 years. I got a black balloon. There's a photograph somewhere of me with a black... I'd never seen a black balloon in my life before. And it had an Indian face on it with like red eyes and a feather like an Indian feather. And he was like, I've got a black balloon. I can't believe I've got a black balloon. You've got no idea how important that black balloon was to me.
Right.
Right, where are we up to?
Time for a quick breather, I think, before we stuff the vol-au-vents.
Give them vol-au-vents a right